question, I think. Oh. Can we have one more? Yeah, one more!
It's better be a good question. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure.
T'as intérêt à avoir une question sympa.
Dun, dun, dun. Et je vais me faire beaucoup d'ennemis dans cette salle. Bonjour, déjà je vais te poser la question en français. Ma question était, je voulais savoir ce que vous pensiez des fanfictions homosexuelles à propos de votre personnage. Parce que je sais que Steven Moffat, lui, n'est pas très fan en général des relations. Le créateur de Sherlock n'est pas extrêmement fan de ce que les fans font avec ses personnages. Et je voulais savoir s'il pensait de l'image que les fans sont plus féminins avec lui. Et après, plus personnel, si lui-même devait imaginer une relation homosexuelle avec quelle personne.
About your character being gay, and he said that the TV show doesn't really like it. But what do you think about this? There are some fan fictions about your character being gay, and okay. And what do you think about this? Because some people don't like it, and what do you think about this? And should I ask this? If your character has to be gay, like, do you think that you would be with Charlotte, for example?
Well, here's what I think about that, and it's actually a very serious question. People don't get too hysterical about sexuality. The characters are there is something about Sherlock and Moriarty that they're obsessed with each other. I can only speak about that relationship because that's the one that I'm sort of in some way in charge of. And there is a thin line between love and hate. And of course, like any great antagonistic rivals in drama, there's going to be that sort of frisson, sexual frisson. But we live in the internet age and the digital age, and people are allowed to project whatever they choose to project onto the characters if that's what gives them pleasure. Is that something that we should take a lead from? No, absolutely not. But what all great art is its purpose is to inspire and to give people confidence. And it's my job to play the character as I see fit. And if people see stuff in the character that relates to their sexuality, whatever that sexuality may be, then that's up to them to interpret it. And I have certain ideas about sexuality in the character, and if people see that in the character, then brilliant. That's not a bad thing or not a good thing. But I have to keep that close to my in my imagination, in the same way that I think about Moriarty's familial situation, his relationship with his family, his relationship with his country, his relationship with everybody. And that includes his sexuality. So if people don't, I think people. The reason I think it's serious is that people's sexuality isn't it's not to titillate people. I would hate for characters to be reduced just to fit a sort of to feed a frenzy. So I'm very aware that shouldn't be done, and in fact, it's something I've spoken with our producers about before. But yeah, if people want to see the character as gay, straight, bisexual, asexual, whatever floats your boat, that's up to you. And I think it's time that we embraced every different type of sexuality and knocked off the stereotypes of it.
Ouvert à ça, il dit que de toute façon les personnages, l'intérêt d'un personnage aussi c'est de se l'approprier et du coup après vous envoyez ce que vous voulez. Donc merci beaucoup. Merci.